I guess this one's going to be the Kung Fu episode one.
Okay.
Wait. Because you're a little bit younger. Which Karate Kid?
The original. Wax on, wax off. Wherever he's from.
That's more racist. Don't do it.
No, it's not.
No, that's legit.
Really?
Yeah, that's because that's...
It's a made-up term for...
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought that was all-encompassing the whole...
It was required. It was survival. It was boxing. It was karate. A little bit of jiu-jitsu, but mostly it was.
Which I am sorry, but I feel like it sculpted you into the man that you are today. You know what I mean? I really do. Like, you know what I mean? In the most nicest way possible. You know what I mean? That's...
Hey there, Midnighters and Moonlighters. Welcome to Nightwatch. This is your closer-in-chief. And I'm here with, again, most of the crew. Nightwatch crew tonight. Big Smoke.
Yay.
Jolly Green.
Hello, everybody.
Where the hell have you been?
Dimension surfing. I don't know. My brain was really grasping for straws there, trying to think what I was going to say there.
What were you fucking off?
Yeah, just
dying.
Car trouble.
People were worried, man.
I know. I appreciate you folks. No car trouble, financial trouble, real world stuff, but I'm pretty sure that I am on top of it now. You got to get back up on there. You know, the bull bucks you, and you just got to, the bronco bucks you, just got to get back up on it.
One of my favorite lines from Dragon Ball Z Abridged: when you get knocked off that horse, you get back up and you eat that horse.
Oh man,
fucking Goku, man! They made him an idiot, but like a fighting genius. Mm-hmm. And yeah,
he is an idiot too. Like he really is. He has no.
I mean, he was rural raised. I mean, think like Clark Kent style, man. He grew up on a farm. You know,
I never got into it.
Listen, Big Smoke, I'm gonna give you a homework assignment. You need to start watching the original Dragon Ball series. Just start there.
There's so much I've not gotten into it and watched a full season, but like bits and pieces, every bits and pieces I've seen, watching it. I was seeing it one night on. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this. I loved it.
Yeah, the original Dragon Ball series, classic anime from the 80s, and the art style is really well done. A little cartoonish and goofy, but in that classic sense of the old school shonen style anime. And with the original series, they really delved into like the actual martial arts, because it was before the whole firing energy beams. I mean, they get into that pretty quick. I think it's like season 2, but it was Goku traveling around getting stronger by learning martial arts styles from different martial arts masters. Classic. It very much was the classic Journey to the West story. Because literally, I mean, he's a monkey kid that was born from a rock in the dirt. It was a spaceship. It looks like a sand ship. And then he's got the tail, and he can turn into a great ape. He's got the flying Nimbus cloud that can travel super speeds. He's got the power pole that can extend ridiculous lengths. And at one point he used it to go to the moon. So it's a whole thing. Great series. And then, they're up against basically the equivalent of communists, because the army, they're running around in Ushanka hats and brown trench coats with a little red ribbon on the side. It's great.
I don't know if I can do that. That's kind of like me trying to tell you guys to go watch the first season of Kung Fu with David Carradine.
I will.
I was going to say, please don't mention One Piece. I can't. No. I think we talked about this before. I can't do One Piece.
I tried watching One Piece. Like I said, I didn't get past the guy with the swords. But I try to tell people, like, hey, dude, they're like, man, what made David Carradine such a man? I'm like, honestly, the movie, the TV show Kung Fu, that's what made David Carradine. I mean, they put some ridiculous makeup on him to make him look like half Chinese, half white. And this dude was walking around, the earth, and he just gets into trouble everywhere he freaking goes, because he's half Chinese and everybody hates the Chinese people. And yeah, he just got all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, complete with ninjas and the farmer's daughter. I mean, all kinds of stuff. It's like, it was the best stuff, because this dude would beat the crap out of everybody. And the funny thing about it, like, he had this like made up Kung Fu, and it wasn't even real Kung Fu. And everybody was out on the street trying to do this fake Kung Fu stuff. And nobody realized that David Carradine didn't know any karate or anything like that. Yeah. He was just waving his hands around. and people thought that was real fighting style. And, oh God, it was ridiculous. But it was just entertaining.
David Carradine, the bad guy from Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The titular Bill.
Like, wait, am I thinking about Kill Bill? Or is that
No.
older?
No, you're thinking Buffalo Bill.
You're thinking Buffalo
Oh,
Bill.
shit. Oh, that's Carradine?
That's David Carradine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch that. I got really into the old school kung fu.
I was going to
stuff.
say, the
Like,
old school, like, I've seen, like, where their mouth will move, and then it'll be
with the really bad voice dubbing work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good, though.
But I grew up on the classics. You know, Enter the Dragon.
I will say, though, the fight scenes were really, in my opinion, the fight scenes were really cool.
Yeah.
In them, you know what I mean? I even mind the mouse stuff. You know what I mean? It was just part of the nuance of that, watching that. But I thought it was cool. Yeah.
Do you think you can beat me? Your Wu-Tang style is weak.
Makes for great radio performance.
Oh my God! I Black Belt Theater. That's what it was, and we watched Black Belt Theater. Just like hours of watching kung fu shows, and everybody was like,
they just do like the little wrist, the arm doesn't move. It's like
everything was at right angles.
But I mean, the stuff that it inspired too. I mean, like, even some of the quote unquote newer stuff was just like, you know, going through the '90s, the early 2000s and shit. Not even just the parody spoofs and spin-offs like Kung Fu Hustle and shit like that, but like Ip Man, those movies. You can see all the classic inspiration from all the old school kung fu movies and everything, but done in a newer age style and everything. They are phenomenal.
I just recently went through my Prime stuff and was like liking stuff, and that was one of them I seen, and I was like, it looks all right, and I saved it, and it's in the saved, you know, it's in the playlist. I want to definitely check it out.
Was it 2 or 3 where he fights Mike Tyson?
That's like,
Jesus,
man, that's like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay,
I was say there's like 4 or 5 of them.
Well, so
and Donnie Yen, that's the guy who plays Ip Man. He was like, this guy's legit. He's swinging at my face, and he's, you know, obviously not going to hit him, but he's like his fist came at me so fast, my hair I felt all his weight. He's like, he was really.
I don't want to get hit by that guy.
Yeah, he's like, this guy's going to hit me.
It's gonna be an accident. I'm gonna break ribs. Because he played like some kind of Mike Tyson played some kind of American businessman who was trying to come into the area and stuff, and so he was trying to deal with the locals, and Donnie Yen's character, you know, Ip Man, he was, you know, basically like the semi-elected leader of. He was the guy that stood up for everybody, you know, so he was kind of seen as the leader of that town, and so he was trying to make a deal with him or whatever,
and they get into a fight.
He's like, he sets a clock. And he's like, all right, you have 3 minutes, you know, we're gonna do this. They proceed to just bust apart. Yeah, they bust apart this whole fucking office and everything. And he, like, every other movie, whenever he's up against a stronger opponent, he always pulls out some, you know, technique shit, some like wrist locks and stuff, or pressure points, and he comes out on top. He wasn't coming out on top if it wasn't for the fact that the timer ran out. Yeah, Mike Tyson's character would. I mean, it's designed that way, but Mike Tyson's character probably would have just killed him because it was one of those things of like, it doesn't matter your technique. There is a tipping point of overwhelming force. You know, brute strength will just win out. You know,
he's overpowered him basically. It was a great scene.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like just a quick little short punch sent him flying across the room. Just the sheer mass.
That's like actual martial arts. You know, people are like, no, karate. You aren't winning a fight with a normal person. You go against someone with jiu-jitsu, they're gonna stomp the floor with you.
Okay.
Unless you really know how to use karate.
Hold on. Because we're saying a bunch of stuff. Big Smoke was actually a combat instructor for hand-to-hand combat.
I forgot this. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, look.
Let's hear from the expert.
Okay, there's a reason why the UFC is like the best combat, you know, sport out there, because it's throwing everything into the mix. Okay, when the first UFC came out, it was a guy who had karate, and then he had a guy who was sambo wrestling, and he had another guy who was like, you know, taekwondo. And what they found out is if a guy, usually the guys who were better off were the wrestlers and the jiu-jitsu guys. There was this guy called Severin. This dude was Roman Greco. And this dude would basically just grab you and just start flipping you on your head. No technique, no punching. If he got his hands on you, you were done. Because
he just picked you up and body slammed.
He was just powerful. and people would do all these funky kicks and all this stuff, and you'd hit him a few times. But if he got you,
he wrapped you up.
There was no judges to say this guy got 10 points and you got 9.
Roman Greco.
Yeah.
Greco-Roman.
Greco-Roman.
I was just sitting here thinking about that. It's like, but Roman Greco sounds like a badass villain name.
Which is pretty much just Roman and Greece. Greason or whatever you would plural term that.
Yeah, it's just basically just power locks.
Jeez.
And just slam you on the ground. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then you got the wonderful legend, Horace Gracie. That guy was Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I mean, a legacy from his, I think it was like grandfather to father to son, and he had like 6 brothers or some nonsense like that. And they went down there like, we can do this. And they went down there, and he's just this 6-foot lanky guy, barely any muscle on him, and he's handling dudes.
Yeah.
2-3 times
the
size.
A tough man down here. You see the ones that do know how to fight, and then you see other ones that are like, "Hey, you dare me to go do this?"
Yeah, and he was and he was handling.
The guys that are like, "Oh man, I don't need technique. I just black out and I just see red and I'm just swinging and I just can't be put down." Those guys get in the ring. I love seeing those guys.
When your eyes start bleeding.
Now you got guys that do wrestling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, karate.
Karate is defensive. Relatively.
Power. There's like angles and straight power.
Or using someone else's.
Yeah, was it karate?
Okay, that's judo. Okay.
What is it? The translation is basically like the open hand or something like that. It's supposed to be a defensive technique for whenever you don't have a weapon. Yeah.
No, te is hand. Mm-hmm. Karate is empty hand.
Empty hand. That's
empty.
Okay.
That's what that is. But
fun fact, I am a red belt. I was on my last degree to become a black belt, and then there was an accident.
In karate?
Yeah, I was in the child class, and I wanted them to step me up to the adult class because I was bigger, and he wouldn't do it. And I was sparring with this littler one, and not extremely little, but he was small, and I just went to do a move on him, and I fucked him up. I can't remember I want to say his neck, but I don't think it was that severe. But it was enough to where it really affected me. I felt really bad, and I told him, I was like, "Why didn't you move me up?" And he was like, "Oh."
No,
and
sometimes
I quit. I was like, "I'm not doing that. I feel horrible that I did that to him," and I haven't heard anything from him, but I fucked him up pretty good, which was horrible.
In my young years, I was trying to knock your head off. I wasn't playing that game. It was about survival when I was a kid. It was, my dad put me in a boxing class, and I mean, for week after week, all I did was get my ass beat. That's all. I mean, I took so many punches to the face. It went home with bloody nose, and had like minor contusions in my eye and stuff. I had red in my eye and stuff like that. But after a while, I was laying cats out, and I was loving it. I mean, especially when you hit a guy and he falls out, and then his head hit the ground. It's like, doop, doop, doop.
It bounces.
Yeah, when his head bounces off the concrete. You like, yeah.
That sounds horrible.
That's what you get.
He grew up on the mean streets, man.
I was gonna say, I'm just not. I don't got the mean bone in me, but that's horrible. I thought he was gonna be like, when he picks on me and then I get him and he falls down. It's like, yeah, but you were like, I love the sound when their fucking skull fractures on the fucking cement.
Holy
shit!
After a while, it's.
Oh my god!
It's like you knew your technique was really good when you just hit them and they just folded. It's like when you got the perfect angle, you had the exact hips pivot, and you could feel the energy come straight from the ball of your foot up to your knee, right across the hip, cross over your shoulder, right into your fist, and then when you connect, and then you push just a foot and a half past his face, and then you feel that energy just leave your hand, and it's going straight into his jaw, and then he just like boom, and lights are out.
Yep, rattles the brain.
I didn't like that old man energy there where he did that, and it was like, or was that the chair?
That was his wrist popping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an old man now, man. It's the pops.
Right. Pop, lock, and drop.
Yeah, so
don't fuck with him. They still got it.
But then
that's why he's big smoke.
You learn the punches, you learn the kicks, you learn the grabs. You learn the nerve pinches. I mean, it's not that. Remember when Spock used to grab you on your shoulder?
Vulcan, was it the Vulcan?
Death grip, Vulcan death
Okay.
grip.
Well, there is a pinch right there, the nerve bundle between your neck and your shoulder. If you grab that hard enough, 2 pounds of pressure, you don't go out, but you stop. You stop. If it's a guy that's got enough finger or hamstring, he's gonna hurt you.
Yeah,
and hurt you to the point where you're complying. You're like, oh, tap, I'm tapping. I mean,
that's that nerve pain for you. It's you can't do anything about that.
No.
No matter how tough you are, no matter how thick your skin
hurts.
is.
We all have nerves.
Yeah, you'd have to have shoulders like The Rock in order not to feel it. Well, maybe not The Rock now because he's kind of skinny now. Have you seen pictures of The Rock lately?
Not.
Maybe he's getting ready for something.
Him and Dave Bautista, man, they've gotten off.
Dave Bautista got real.
Did he get skinny?
Oh yeah,
he got off the roids.
I know he was an animal. Oh yeah,
he got off the roids and went vegan or some shit.
Oh, there's your problem.
Hey.
But yeah, Dave Bautista was an animal.
Oh man, he was more of a beast in his younger years. You mean?
I said with The Rock, I haven't seen him since what was it? He was bulking out for the Fast and Furious movies and shit that he was doing with that. So
yeah, he was lying to everybody saying that it was all natural. Like, you gotta be kidding me! Nobody believes you. You're not juicing.
I mean, it's that age, you know. I mean, because he's got to be. I just had it. How old is he? He is
I have no idea.
53 years old.
I ain't that old.
No,
he's not ancient or decrepit or anything, but like you hit a certain age, and it's just like the only way you maintain that mass.
You can't keep that mass. I mean,
oh wow. Okay, yeah, he kind of.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
he deflated a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Looks like he's on crack. That's scary. He looks like someone will be walking down here.
He's like, oh Jesus, he's got cancer. You know. No, man, that's just he's like a deflated balloon.
Feels like me after this past year of not being able to work out.
Yeah,
not working out.
Yeah, you stopped juicing.
It, man. I got my weights back out. I've been,
I put my weights aside.
I feel like this time spent at my parents' house. It's got to be the cushiest prison cell feeling that I've ever had, right? Because it's like I don't get to choose when I'm going to bed. I don't get to choose when I'm eating. I mean, I could a little bit, but like it's not my food. It's not my space. It's not
When do you choose to go to bed?
Huh?
Why don't you choose to go to what?
Well, because
he's in the living room, basically.
Yeah, I'm crashing on my parents' couch. So whenever like my dad gets up for work in the morning, or anybody in the house wakes up or whatever, then I gotta be.
You gotta get up.
I gotta reposition.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I think about like going to sleep. I was like, well, you don't have to go to sleep, but that makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, just in my old space,
the food thing makes sense because when they eat, you're gonna eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like my old place, I had my couch right there next to my desk. So if I felt like I needed to take a nap, I could just crash it on my couch, or I could just go to bed whenever I felt like it. You know what I mean? And there was nobody that disrupted me other than the dog.
It is a totally different subject, but going from when I went downstate and then being 13 years doing what you do alone, and then every aspect of your life being controlled. Yeah, it absolutely gets so fucking annoying. But you get used to it. Worst thing is just not being able to get away from people. I've said before, I was like, you guys are all right. I want to get the fuck away from you. I can't go nowhere. I really can't.
Everywhere I go, there you are.
It's crazy, but it's almost like we're locked
together
in a large room together. It's fucking crazy,
Yeah, okay. So maybe prison was a little bit of a harsh
feeling ever.
My routines are disrupted, but so it's more of that.
It's disrupted, but it does affect you. Even that little bit. It's weird not being able to do your own thing. It's
just being used to it for so long.
Used to it for so long, yeah.
But
your case was the low end. My case was the extreme. You know what I mean? But there's definitely merits.
It sounds unappreciative because my mom's going to listen to this.
There's merits in both.
Yeah, there's parallels, but one is consensual and one is forced upon thee.
This feels like a prison planet bullshit. This house is a prison.
Played a bullshit.
All right. I guess this one's going to be the Kung Fu episode one, apparently, first. What's your favorite Kung Fu movie?
My best Kung Fu.
Favorite Kung Fu movie?
Favorite? Oh, God, man. That's decades in the making, man.
Really? You ain't got one on the cuff ready to go?
No.
Jet Li's the one, man.
No.
That's mine. That's what I'm saying. That's
the one?
The one, but with Jet Li.
Okay, that was a good movie. That wasn't really a kung fu movie. That was a sci-fi movie mixed with a lot of kung fu in it.
Why do you think I loved it so much?
Mine's gonna be
It's a kung fu movie with sci-fi.
Okay, if you're gonna put it that way, okay, I can give you that one.
I mean, the best ending fight scene: Jet Li fighting Jet Li.
That was a good concept. That definitely was a good concept,
and really well done. Surprisingly, without going over the top with the CGI and stuff, just using the body doubles and everything.
Yeah,
it was well done.
My favorite, funny enough, my favorite. If I was gonna pick a favorite kung fu movie, would probably be
I see you being an Ong Bak fan.
I liked Bak. Tony Jaa, he did a great job, but Hollywood messed him up.
Oh, I believe it.
Hollywood messed him up because where is he? Where is he? You don't.
Man,
nah.
my answer is gonna be so generic because that's not my preferred genre. I don't necessarily like.
The only one that comes straight to mind with me is Hitman. The very first one.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, Ip Man is a phenomenal series. I mean, the first one was definitely a standout, but just cause you know who Ip Man is, right?
No.
So he's Wing Chun master who taught Bruce Lee,
like an actual
guy.
The actual lore, or like the movie,
the real guy that they based the movie off of.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, he was Bruce Lee's master.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
is that the newer Sherlock Holmes over there?
Yeah.
Those are good, ain't they?
Yeah.
Those are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, look.
What's that, Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The newer ones, he says.
Well, there's tons of
7-year-old movies.
You got the Expendables, too. Out of all them genres of movies, I would think that's the best. Like, there's...
The mashups?
Expendables. There's just the 5 really fucking buff dudes with guns, and we're killing people. There's so many different movies of them. I think that's the best portrayal of that.
What I liked about Expendables was the fact that you had every tough guy in it.
the last one, you got Chuck Norris coming there for a little bit on a go-kart, and it's like, Snake bit me once.
No,
and it died.
Snake bit me, and after 7 days of excruciating pain, Snake died.
That joke came from this book.
That's so funny.
He hates those jokes. He hates those jokes.
They started that book series without his permission, and he hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you hated it. I'm sorry, I got confused. I was like, I thought he liked them.
So we're talking about the book, The Truth About Chuck Norris by Ian Spector. 400 facts about the world's greatest human. Let's flip to a random one.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
A masked man once stabbed Chuck Norris in an alley behind a children's hospital. The knife bled to death.
But yeah, it had all like the nuanced like tough guys in there just show up out of nowhere.
Alien vs. Predator is an autobiographical depiction of Chuck Norris's first sexual experience.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just all kinds of jokes like that.
But yeah, you haven't seen The Expendables?
Chuck Norris coincidentally lives in a roundhouse. I've seen The Expendables.
Oh, okay.
I've seen.
Is it 2 that all of them come in?
They have 3 now?
Big Smoke. Oh, is it 3? It might be 3. Whatever one it is, I think it's the 3rd one. They all come in like that. But there's 1 and 2. There's a couple cameos, but the 3rd one, it'll just be like, I'm about to die. Holy shit, I'm surrounded. And then all of a sudden, sniper shots go out of nowhere, and you look up, and it's Snake Eye, and it's like. And the Snake Eye goes, and then a plane comes across, and they do like that Halo thing where the thing pops up and the plane catches them and it's like, just takes them out. That's it. You know what I mean? Or Chuck Norris in a go-kart comes in there and it's like, wonder when you'd be around. And he's like, yeah.
Kind of like doing my thing.
I'm around, house. You know what I mean? Shit like,
Yeah, he's like,
I thought it was cool, though.
Kind of a lone wolf.
Yeah. I thought it was really fucking good.
That was the great thing about that.
They had what? Channing Tatum was in that one. All your classics, Jason Statham.
They had that Japanese guy.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was in one.
Wasn't he the bad guy?
He was He played a terrible bad guy.
He did play a terrible.
He played a terrible bad guy. I feel bad for that guy, dude. I mean, he's still making movies, but Jesus, his movies are so
Mel Gibson was in one of them?
We're getting slightly off topic.
No.
There's some kung fu that happens in these movies.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, there is. Like I said, the one Japanese guy, I can't remember his... Oh, that's very American of me. The Oriental, wherever he's from.
That's more racist. Don't do
No, it's not.
that's
that
legit.
Really?
Yeah, that's because that's...
It's a made-up term for...
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. See, I thought that was all-encompassing the whole East.
It's like using...
As a racist statement.
It's
Yeah,
kinda-
because it's
Well,
overgeneralizing any and all Asian people.
But I don't know which one he is, so I can't just be like... Do I say that human being?
I don't know which kind of Asian.
That slightly opaque human being.
Can't quite get the angle of the protractor with the eye slant. Christ, man.
That slanted highlight.
Look, before I went overseas, I feel the same way you do. I didn't know a Laotian from a Filipino, from a Thai. But once you go overseas and you're embedded in country for a while, it's night and day.
Really?
And it's funny. They have the same kind of problem with white people and black people that we have with Japanese and Chinese.
See, I can tell a Japanese person and a Chinese person different. But when you get into like Filipino and then or South Korean, North Korean, they look so fucking similar.
Technically, South and North Korean
are the same thing. They're Korean. Yeah. But stuff like that, when you get down to like the nitty gritty, real deep into it, I get really confused.
Oh, he's so sorry. Going back to Tony Jaa real quick.
I was going to say,
he's still active.
Oh, he's still active, but he's not.
He was in Triple X Return of Xander Cage back in 2017.
Barely.
He was in Master Z Ip Man Legacy.
Yeah,
about Ip Man.
He was in that.
He was in that terrible Monster Hunter movie. Expendables 4. So apparently there's four of those. Back in 2023. Striking Rescue 2024.
Don't watch it.
And then...
well, no, watch it. He needs to get paid. He needs to get paid.
give him his money.
It says he did some Thai dubbing in some scenes in some parts of the Thai version. And then To Be Determined, A Man Will Rise is the next movie that they have listed as far as the movies go. Apparently he's had a recurring role in a show called Detective Chinatown.
Oh, no, that's funny. That was more racist than me saying Oriental.
Chinatown's a place.
That's presumptuous. How do you know? Never mind. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I was going to make a joke, but I'm slowly...
Detective Chinatown is a Chinese mystery crime drama web television series. It is exclusively produced by Chen Shichang. I'm terrible with pronouncing the names. With the first season having an ensemble cast including... Oh, God, I'm just going to butcher all this. I'm just going to drop it there. But a bunch of names... So it's a Chinese web series.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're going to call all of China for being racist for
I could have
calling
said
their show Chinatown.
I could have said that.
No, they own up to their heritage and everything with that stuff. That's why you have these big places. There's probably dozens of Chinatowns.
I'm sure there's one in Pittsburgh. Chinatown.
What's beautiful about that is that they just basically congregate together and it's like a circular
they make their
community.
Own community.
Everything is working around it, and they secure their own.
It's commendable.
It
really is. Is there a Chinatown in?
There's one in California and just about every major city.
Yeah, Pittsburgh would be one.
I don't know about Pittsburgh.
That's just, I'd love to go to one. You know what I mean? Experience, because I never will be able to go to China and or Japan ever.
There's a Chinatown Inn on 3rd Avenue.
There's a Chinatown in China. Where at?
In Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, Pittsburgh. Okay, that's what I thought.
But Pittsburgh does not have a current Chinatown, but it once did, located between 2nd and 3rd Avenues.
Oh, that's sad. It doesn't
and
anymore.
Grant Ross streets in downtown. The community was largely dispersed due to the construction of the Boulevard of the Allies in the 1950s and is now commemorated with a Pennsylvania historical marker at the Chinatown Inn, one of the few remaining structures.
Oh, that's sad. That really is. But yeah, to the question that's been floating around, favorite karate movies. I'm going to be generic because I haven't seen too many. My first one I really liked was Karate Kid. Of course. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Wait. Because you're a little bit younger. Which Karate Kid?
The original. Wax on, wax off.
Okay. That was such... I love Machio and Pat Morita because they made Sensei and his learner with him. They made that so great.
And the guy who played shit, what's his name?
The blonde kid?
No, you literally just said his names. The
Ralph Macchio.
No, the master.
Pat Morita.
Yeah, him. Fucking, he made up the voice for that character.
Yes.
Like, he sounds completely American. Like,
Really?
He does not have an accent until he's playing the character.
He totally improvised that shit.
On the fly, like the day of.
You talking about the accent, or you talking about the techniques?
The whole Daniel-san.
Daniel-san. That smoky voice, wise old man voice.
You need to wax. Hey, stand up, Dawes. There's a wax on cut. And that's how he did it in the whole movie.
I really do presume, because you get to know when you're a kid, you're like, oh, this is crazy.
Well, see, look, I saw Pat Morita in other movies, and the guy sounds like a dude down the block.
He talks like me.
Yeah. So it was like, when he was doing that, it's like, I don't know who taught him how to talk like that, but it was funny as hell. Half the movie, I'm laughing my ass off.
But yeah, I presume even when I was a kid, the wax on, wax off, which I get the premise of like, block. But I was like, I don't know. I don't think that's like grounded in actual.
No.
A lot of like certain martial arts techniques and stuff was utilizing and maximizing what people were already doing.
Pure mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay, now the whole when he was white, okay, that's Fugazi.
That's what
But that's a block.
Yeah.
That's a block. That's wax on. That's wax off.
For our listening audience, Big Smoke is just flailing his arms about wildly.
And this is paint the fence.
We're slowly backing up, squinting our eyes like, oh, shit.
That's paint the fence. These are actual blocks. Those are blocks. But I mean, can you learn that from washing the car? Scrubbing the deck and painting the goddamn fence.
It almost seems like he was like, Daniel-san, go wax my car.
Yeah.
Go do the dishes.
All my cars.
Do my dishes.
Yeah.
Then he was like, I don't understand why we're doing this. And he's like,
you will know when the time is right.
yeah. And he would explain,
But that one scene where he's like, he showed him all the different techniques, and he's looking at him, he's like, he's gonna punch the shit out of me. And he starts blocking, and it's like, that was the best scene. He was like swinging for the fences. If Danielson had not blocked one, he would have got crushed. And it's kind of like, I mean, I think karate classes went through the roof.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
After that movie, people were signing up. I want to sand the floor.
I had to do something for summer. I was not allowed to stay at the house and just rot. I quit baseball, and it was like, well, what do you want to do? Because you got to do something. You're not just sitting in the house. What do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. And they were like, well, there's a karate class down in Mountsville. And I was like, well, that fucking sounds cool. So yeah, that's what
it was required.
Yeah,
it was survival. It was boxing. It was karate. A little bit of jiu-jitsu, but mostly it was boxing, karate, taekwondo.
Which I am sorry, but I feel like it sculpted you into the man that you are today. You know what I mean? I really do. Like, you know what I mean? In the most nicest way possible. You know what I mean? That's.
We respect you and your combat prowess. Please don't kill me.
What's bad about it's like I don't think our little boss man was like he didn't understand until like he walked up on me that one day. He's like, oh yeah, you're dangerous. Now when he walks up on me, he's like basically waving his hands up and hey, I'm coming to you. Don't get all vicious.
Who was the most recent one that somebody like came up from you sideways and like was like play hitting you or something? Was it?
It was him.
Was it? Well, no. That was previous recording. It was at work. It was at the day job. Was a young scholar did something and
no, it was one of the new hires.
You talking about young scholar?
Yeah,
he seems like someone that might do that.
I look at work. I'm really I'm aware, but I'm not like okay. He's coming after me. Well, you come at me in the dark, like
no. This was broad daylight at the dispatch table. I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I didn't take that one too seriously.
Little
I don't
boss.
remember who that is.
Little boss was like, I knew he was dangerous because of his complexion, but like now I legitimately know.
Yeah, he's got this thing about black people already.
I've never seen someone so. I mean, and we were talking about, oh, Goku was in the sticks, that's why he's stupid. I was in the sticks, and then I was going to make that joke, and then I stopped myself because I was like, oh, yeah, that tracks.
That's right, yeah.
That makes sense. But
no, I scared him.
I've been in the sticks, and I've never met somebody that was that, which it's, like you said, it's different. It's different, whatchamacallit. India's just like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I grew up with a couple of Indians who basically were refugees. And these kids were, he wasn't tough. He was just savvy.
Wily.
He was able to steal your wallet and put it back after he took the $10.
Yeah, he was wiry.
He was really, he couldn't fight or anything. But if you gave him any opportunity to hurt you, he'd hurt you.
Yeah.
He couldn't fight. But he could stab you with a.
He doesn't know how to fight, but he definitely knows how to take advantage of a situation when it appears.
Yeah, he was dangerous on a different kind of level.
There was 2 Indian kids in our class, the karate class that I was talking about, and they were the smartest kids I've ever seen. You could legit go any number. They used to do that on purpose, beginning class, like any number possible.
Math things.
And he would look at his hand, start typing into his hand. 5 seconds is the longest I've ever seen him take on a number. He 533.
Yeah.
Boom. Like that. It was nothing for him. It was nothing.
Yeah. I had a homeboy and his sister.
And that was the littler kid.
They did.
It was a brother.
What do you call it? Math Olympics or something like that.
Yeah. Mathletes or whatever.
Yeah. And they were practicing doing 4-digit math. And I'm like,
for fun.
Well, they were doing science club and stuff like that, and they were doing like trig calculations, like long division math in their heads, and they were just knocking them out.
Yeah, boom, boom,
just shooting them back at each other, and they came back with trophies every year. Man, those kids were.
That's insane.
See, I'm way more of the theoretical side of, not the mathematical side of, mechanical side of. It's like I can understand big concepts. I'm
more
grasp
of a philosopher side of
things.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Like,
if I'm looking at a black hole, I can think up of a bunch of different shit that's on the other side of that thing, and I can understand and grasp shit most people probably couldn't. But if you want to
get me into the scientific numbers of like how and why this thing does what it does,
or calculate the fuel cost to get there, or
how much energy it's dispersing or consuming,
how fast,
judging based off of angles, how fast it's rotating, and the gravitational pull off of that. Yeah,
and that's why we're doing a podcast. And my buddy is a pharmacist, and his sister's a doctor.
Second karate movie that I like, that I would say probably is my more favorite because I've watched it recently. Oh man, don't do this.
Like that.
It's an older
edit cut.
No, it's an older one.
Describe it.
Has a black guy in it.
Oh wow, not many of those.
Is that joking? Or is
that's a joke. What?
Pootie Tang.
Is there black people in all of them?
Was it a Michael Jai White? Because he's usually
like,
the more
the guy's
big muscular black guy.
No, real skinny. Like what the fuck? Black guy.
Rush Hour.
Yes, Rush Hour. Rush Hour.
He did the Chris Tucker, man.
I was still lost, and I'm black. I'm like, I don't know what the hell.
Did I do a good impersonation?
No, it was terrible. But
bullshit. I did good.
Your execution was great, but yeah, I couldn't figure out what the hell the title was.
Yeah, Rush Hour. I think there's like how many Rush Hours?
There's 3 of those.
There's 3 of those.
I watched all 3, and they were really good. Which is, like I said, loosely based on Who is that? Jackie Chan?
That's
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
I will say I grew up watching the Rush Hours. I haven't seen the 3rd one, but I've seen the first 2 dozens of times. But my preference though over that one with Jackie Chan in particular, Shanghai Nights.
That was a good one.
I don't remember.
With that, it was him and was it Owen Wilson, and they were
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, it was back during the the 1800s cowboy days and shit. Yeah, that was funny.
You know what?
Or you said what was it? Wet soak was strong, not piss soak break bars or bend bars.
I'm surprised I did not say Jackie Chan, because my favorite Jackie Chan movie is Drunken Master.
That's a good one. That is a real good one. Very classic, old school Chinese head.
I mean, because dude he was a piece of crap fighter until he was drunk. But then he couldn't get the mixture right.
There's a lot of them tropes.
Too drunk.
He would get too drunk.
There's a lot of them tropes. I can't remember one I recently watched. I can't remember its name. That's why I didn't even bring it up. And it was all right. But there's always seems to be this, like, drunkard that's sitting there crisscross applesauce. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And yeah, he's battling. He'll throw his booze bottle up, pop, 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 and then grab it, take a swig. You know what I mean? There's always that trope in the movies. I can't remember what that is. I want to say maybe, was that Monkey Man? Where, I think it is too, where...
Was it the one that had Jackie Chan and...
He has a kid, and he's like in the big
Kingdom.
city. And
It's the Kingdom.
he goes into a
Jackie
shop.
Chan, Bruce
He goes
Lee.
into the shop
No,
of this
Jackie
older
Chan
guy.
and Jet Li.
or Jet Li, sorry.
He goes into the shop of this older Japanese guy, and he has like a staff or something in the back.
Yeah.
And he ends up getting shot, and then they end up going through the whole movie, and that drunken dude, they're like, wait, are you? And he turns around and is like, wink. You know what I mean? And it's the drunken dude through all these years that's still living or whatever. What was it called?
The Kingdom, yeah.
The Kingdom.
Yeah,
that was all right.
So what I mentioned earlier that Dragon Ball was based off of the Journey into the West. That's the Monkey King. That's a the Monkey King is basically the OG Superman or whatever of China. Yeah, because he had all these powers and abilities and everything, and he was just a monkey that was born from a stone egg, and he decided he wanted to become the best martial artist. He wanted to be able to beat gods in fist fights and shit. Yeah, and he kind of hit that level, but there was a saga story of what he went through to accomplish that, and just so many adaptations and spin-offs and throwbacks to that story, and the story itself is thousands of years old. So it's one of the first OG pop culture that everybody did spin-offs and everything. So when they talk about nothing original in Hollywood,
those would probably be the only ones that I like the best.
Yep. All right. Any wrap ups? Just throwing it out there. You guys, you took some karate classes. Jolly, Big Smoke, years and years of combat training experience. Everything. I've never actually learned any martial arts personally. I've never had any combat.
Never too late.
This was when
I've been thinking about it. Lately.
This was when I was 150 pounds wet. So I'm a little bit
Were you
bigger.
like 3?
Like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was a little bit older. You know what I mean? I was in early middle school, I think.
I swear to God, man, I'm just noticing the pattern. You started with the 6, 7 thing, man. I've been noticing it like the past week. Ever since that deal kicked off.
So I know a few things. Like I can get my for my weight supposedly I could get my leg up extremely high with a kick. The coolest move I seen was when someone will pull a gun on you, and you bend it in a certain way that bends the gun back at them, and their finger, it's like a pressure thing, and their finger legit pulls the trigger, pointing it at them, pulls the trigger on itself. So you just go bow. Yeah, and it just shoots them themselves.
Classic action
He
movie.
made sure that he was like, don't be nervous. He was like, you don't need to risk your life to look like a cool guy. He was like, I about got robbed a few months back. You know what I did? And we were like,
gave him the money.
Threw out Dragon Ball kick. He's like, no, I picked up a brick and said, get the fuck out of here. And ran him out the alleyway. And he's like, don't risk your lives. You know what I mean? Do not risk your lives. He's like, don't be foolish. This is for protection when you know a little bit more. You know what I mean? But he was like, don't think you're cool. And he was like, definitely don't let me hear about you doing it in school and beating on people and stuff. Because you'll be out of this class.
Our teacher, first thing they always told you, he goes, run away. He goes, this is just to get the guy off you. Run away.
And run away.
So if you have no options, this is what you do.
If anybody tried to rob the store, honestly, I'd get behind Big Smoke.
I would be the first one to be pushing like weak men and young ladies behind me because
that made me feel so. And honestly, that's an insult to me, probably. But like, because you said that, I know I'm going to be a wet noodle, and the first guy that comes up to me is going to hit me, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to fall out. At least I distract that dude from you from like 2 seconds.
No,
well, look, even okay. Unfortunately for me, I have been mugged a number of times. Huh. But so here's my deal: if they're going to rob the store, I got basically Chief's frame of mind. It ain't my money. Take it. Here, take it now, and get the hell out of here. But don't mistake that for weakness, because if you like after you got the money, you're gonna start.
Give me your wallet.
Yeah.
You want more and more.
I'll be like, okay, here's the wallet. That's my fallback.
Yeah.
So look, here, take the money, man. Hey, God bless you. Go get out of here. There's too many innocent lives here. We don't need this kind of smoke. Just go ahead and run off.
Say all you want is money.
And they do that too. They get ballsy. They just want, give me the cash register. All right, he got that. Let's see how far we can take it.
Yeah.
Give me your wallet. Empty the wallets. Give me your jewelry. Give me your, watch.
Yeah. See, after that first initial, my switch kind of clicks over into, okay, the second you take your eyes off me, the second you turn at the right angle, the second you give me the opportunity, you're gonna be kissing this dirty ass floor with pizza sauce on it. That's and I'm gonna be, and I'll get fired.
Take care of our floors.
This dirty ass floor that
I make Jolly Mop twice.
All these drivers have been walking around on dirty ass lawns where the dogs have been crapping on it. You're gonna be eating dog crap and pizza sauce off this floor.
Sometimes when nobody's looking, I get upset and I spit on the floor. That's a joke. Just I think
we got our title for that episode right there, man. Dog shit and pizza sauce.
As my co-host and manager at my job looks at me, what the fuck?
That pizza sauce and shit taste. I mean, that's what's gonna happen.
No, it just depends on, I would protect somebody. I really would. I seem like I would somebody run the way, and I necessarily don't want to die, but if someone was let's just say they come to rob you and there's 3 people on you and you're not being able to get it, you best believe I will try. I'm not going to do much. I'm going to tell you that now, but I definitely will get somebody's back like that. If you're getting jumped or whatever, or someone tries to fuck around and they get the best of you, I will help you. I'm not going to just be in the back be like, you got this.
See, I've always been the last resort type, right? It's just 100% success rate of talking my way out of whatever the fuck I've ever been close to getting into. I'll never really know if it was that close or not. Yeah. Never been in a fight. Never been attacked. I've had plenty of people threaten me. And had guys show up at the store and everything.
Some people
get a little
would be like, "Well,
bone
that
to pick,"
that just makes you a pussy. That just makes you a pussy. Not at all. I don't. I didn't hear that, so I was putting my headphones in.
No. Just referential thing. The Big Smoke caught.
Oh, okay. A lot of people would say that's be a pussy. I don't think it is. I think the pen is bigger than the sword. Honestly, if you can do that without. That's very commendable in the world nowadays. You know what I mean? Because how easy is it to pick up a gun and be like, yeah, nobody wants to use words anymore. So just to use that instead of trying to beat on somebody, I'm sure you can handle yourself.
Well, that and just, don't be a dick and people don't want to fight you most of the time.
That is true. Yeah, I don't, yeah.
I grew up with, my dad telling me just, whatever situation, you can just walk away from. It's just words,
Yeah, you can walk away
until they do something. And then it's, you do whatever you need to do quickly and decisively to be able to continue leaving the situation. But on that note, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Yep. This was a fun one.
This was, and folks,
impromptu, the impromptu off the cuff ones, man.
They're always
we
nice.
really have a lot of fun with it.
Folks, I'm glad to be back, and I'm sorry for missing out on a few episodes.
And if you miss another one, you're fired.
Oh my god! Not only am I sorry, I am sorry to you guys.
Just gonna have to put the comfy chair to your back. That's all.
Man, tape it.
Make you carry it home and carry it back with you.
Strap it.
All right. Follow us on Facebook, Nightwatch Podcast. Help support the channel. Share us around. Check out the coffee page if you want to financially support. Buy us a coffee, please. The caffeine situation is always dire.
You do need it.
It's going to be the chair that they brought in Hannibal Lecter in, where you're strapped in, looking at the ceiling. What'd he do? He's in the coffee chair. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Sorry.
Help support the channel at our coffee page, ko-fi.com/nightwatchpodcast. We are on broadcasting off of Podbean, distributing through Apple Podcast. I haven't done this in a minute. Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and of course our primary home here on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be it for this shift. We'll see you on the next one.
Aloha.
Later.
All right. Time to empty out the mop bucket, run the trash, and hit the lights. Go get off my time clock, and be safe getting home.